welcome to another episode of What Happened to Me Yesterday. It's your boy today. So yesterday something upsetting happened. So yesterday I spent my whole day watching the testimony by Cat to the ad hoc committee, and man, I wasn't happy. There is a lot of double standards with the committee and inconsistencies in how members treat their visitors. Don't get me wrong, I am not in any way about to condone Cat's business dealings or conduct, but come on guys. The way Honorable Member Breitenbach conducted herself was not honorable at all. And she is known to be a pit bull that's always attacking witnesses, but it always has to make sense to us. The whole country was looking forward to hearing what Cat was gonna say because of all the hype created by the media. Despite the hype that was created about Cat, one felt like maybe there is more to this than what has been reported. Actually, before we get into the disappointing parts of this testimony, let's give a big shout out to the big homie Juju. Damn, he held it down.
Before I ask my questions, send my sympathy to your kids and your wife.
Thank you so much.
Because no one, even a hardened criminal, must have police coming into their house and making their kids to sleep on the floor. No one must ever do that to our kids and to our wives. If they've got an issue with you, they must take you on. Because the procedure would have been, once they arrive, they should have isolated the kids and put them with a female police officer in one room who's reassuring the kids that everything is fine, we are going to be fine, while police are interrogating you or doing their business.
He was paying attention like he always does before speaking. And when he spoke, he clarified certain things to Cat in terms of the law to make him comfortable.
Whatever we do on the streets is between us and the streets and has got nothing to do with our children.
Cat is a small cat to him, and he needs him to share information that is important for him to deal with bigger issues. Let's remember that Julius is the only member of that committee who is a leader of a party, so his interests are different.
And police must understand that wherever they are, that no one must ever take advantage of young kids. How do you put a child on the floor and point a child with a firearm?
So Julius separated himself from the other committee members. He reminded us that he is a leader of a party. He has a huge responsibility to this South Africa and her people. So he conducted himself like a true leader that was not influenced by the hype about Cat.
I've got a message. Jerry's mom called me and asked me that I must ask you to return her son, because she believes very strongly that you kidnapped her son.
Yes.
And she cries in tears because she says she knows you. And she has given you a plate of food to her, you are a child. If we were to talk to her now, as she's listening, what will you say to her?
I will say that they are misleading her. And I think the people who are misleading her are the people who put me here in prison. Because I think they even went and told this same thing before the mother to Jerry's wife. So I will say she's being misled, because they know very well I'm the first person who woke up at night there, and then I was the first person who was looking for Jerry everywhere. So when they say I kidnapped her, it's because maybe of my suggestion that rather let's tell the police the truth. And then they were not comfortable with that. And I said to them, it's either we do that or we never find him, because if we don't give them a clue, then how are we going to know, how the police are they going to know where he is? So they were emphasizing that we need to save their image, his image. So me and them, we ended up not agreeing on one thing, because even myself, I was tired of looking for someone, but we must lie to the police on the other side.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm given some limited time and I'm allocating it to you. Speak to her. Talk to Jerry's mom. She's listening to you now. She's watching you. Talk to her. Her son has been missing for so long.
Yes.
And she feels very strongly that you took her son. Yes. The same way they felt very strong that you took AB's wife and AB's son.
Yes.
So before you speak to AB speak to Jerry's mom.
AB knows that. I think wherever he knows that thing he knows very well that I've never
No,
done
leave
that.
Abe. I'm saying, Abe, Jerry's mom is watching. Talk to her.
You know very well, me and your son, we are very, very, very close friends. We've done a lot of things together, traveled together to harm your son. Actually, your son was like a young brother to me. So there are people who are getting between us, trying to convince you that I took your son so that you might think of me as this boogeyman that people paint me to be. But from the bottom of my heart, I've never and I will never ever do anything to harm your son or your family.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Juju is a professional. He wasn't taking anything personally like Honorable James, who was a disgrace.
I put it to you that on that day, you only took one firearm is what you signed. That is in the SAP 13 book.
I'm saying that's a total lie. It's impossible. I got all my firearms.
I personally checked the records this afternoon and they indicate that you only collected a single Beretta pistol. Is that correct?
It's not correct. It's a total lie. And I'm starting to have worries now.
Why did you not collect all the other firearms?
That is
because
a
on
lie.
the first raid, I think they raided and they took about 5 firearms that was there with ammunition. The second raid was probably about 20 firearms that was recorded in that book that I saw today.
That is a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie, yes.
I put it to you that the person that signed for those items is a lady. A lady collected.
It's not a lady, it's a guy from Northwest. He speaks Tswana. You see, that is something
You didn't collect it, sir, but you didn't collect your items. Someone else collected those items on the 31st of December.
It was me. I remember very well. Even my VIP car, it was broken the outside. They had to fetch me with another car. I was there myself.
I'm saying to you, I sat in that office earlier on when I left this place. A lady collected the remainder of those items on the 31st of December. I put it to you, you claimed that your watches were missing, you claimed that your laptop was missing, you claimed that SAPS has stolen from you, yet you did not open up a case for your watches, your Rolex, your laptop and everything else. You didn't open up no case for that because that wasn't recorded in the SAP 30.
First of all, that is a lie. And second of all, I don't understand then why are you raising your voice because of this? Because I'm not fighting with you.
Because you are worth me raising my voice to.
No, you are also lying because what you're saying is not true.
I saw. So you are saying that I'm blind.
I'm saying that you are not telling the truth. That is a lie. Yes, 100%.
I'm saying so. I'm saying to you that the records reflect that you did not fetch your own firearms.
No. And then how did my firearm go to my office?
I mean, she was so out of control, you would swear Cat owed her money.
So this is why this committee needs a forensic investigator so that we don't have to do our own investigations. But I did it anyway today.
It's impossible.
I put it to you. When I ask questions, it's not because I don't know the answers. You collect.
I remember very well. It was on New Year's Eve. The guy told me that
it was on New Year's Eve. I'm telling you, it was on New Year's Eve.
The guy said to me that he stays he's from Northwest. He was even speaking Tswana. I remember very well that day. I will never forget. They came with a black BMW.
Matlala.
Yes.
And Honorable James.
Anyway, our country sometimes, we allow certain individuals to represent us, but they make it about themselves.
Honorable James, why?
No. Wait, Matlala. May you, with due respect, honorable members, may you, with due respect, withdraw that statement. I request you to withdraw the statement.
I withdraw the statement.
Yeah, I want to make this request to you. I want you to have a conversation. Don't breathe on each other's neck.
Yes.
Because you are going to make each other uncomfortable. Just relax, take your breath, ask your questions.
I've been relaxed all along, but you can see where this comes from.
I'm talking to the two of you. I have made an observation. That's why I talk to the two of you, and I want to make this request to you that please have a conversation. You can proceed, Honorable
Chair,
James.
I came here because I was invited and I've honored the invite. So I don't appreciate when someone is raising a voice at me. Whether she takes my testimony or not, it's okay. I understand that, but there is no need for her to raise my voice. I'm not a child. I don't even think she's older than me. But even if she is, still here we treat each other as equals. So I don't think she's had the right to raise her voice on me. That I'm not comfortable with.
Mokodi. Kgoši le ge e ka ba e nyane go wena ka
You
kgoši.
are not my equal. You are definitely
So-
not my equal.
Say
You
that.
can't
again.
say we
no.
treat each other as equals. We are sitting on two different sides of the
Honorable
fence.
James. Honorable James, listen.
But we can always change that because South Africa is woke now.
Put it to you, as my colleagues have said, you are not merely a business. You are, in fact, a criminal involved in the destruction of our communities, in the destruction of our children. I also put it to you that you tried to avoid appearing before this committee. I also went and I got the records of your consultation with your lawyers. You were actually privileged to have been with them almost every day. You received visits, hours of consultation from 12 o'clock until 5 o'clock. Yet your lawyers wrote this committee a letter saying that you weren't given ample time and you weren't given privacy. And when I check the records, it shows that you were given ample time. In fact, you were favored. In fact, you actually have your family. I'm not sure if your wife is your legal consultant, part of the team. You have your wife here every day with you in the consultation room. This department has gone beyond the call of duty to accommodate you, and yet your lawyers could send this committee threatening messages saying that they're going to take us to court. Is that right?
Can I answer?
So let's talk about Cat. It's very difficult to make a decision on whether he is as evil as they make him out to be. When committee members behave like they are in a romantic relationship altercation, we are in trouble. We need to not only vote but also choose who represents us on these platforms. Hey, can we try do better as a people or country and fight fair? Because no one is convicted yet, guys. Let's check this out. So disappointing and upsetting.
Truth is that you received 50 million on that contract that had run for what period of time when you received the 50 million? What period did that cover?
I will say from maybe, I'll say from end of September until January this year,
End of September from which year, sir?
2024.
Okay, so that's not very long. It's a short period of time with quite a lot of money. Would you agree?
It depends on the kind of work that you're doing.
Yes, well, I'm asking you, it's a lot of money in my view for that short period of time. So what was your profit margin on that 50 million?
30%?
30%.
Yes.
Handy. And so, it would appear to me that these massive payments were just not justified, that they were just rubber stamping money into your account. Would you agree?
No.
No. Question is that not what you did? Did you not give Clearly half a
I
million
yes,
bucks
I gave him
for
money.
a favor? That's a bribe.
I was not bribing him.
You were. You're in denial, but you were.
Yes, I know.
Do you admire people who involve themselves in the drug trade?
No, I don't.
Why?
That's what they do. I cannot dictate what other people must do with their
No.
own lives.
I absolutely agree with you that you can't dictate what other people do, but you can decide who to be friends with.
Yes, I can be friends with you today. Next week I hear that you're doing something which is not aligned with what I like.
And then what would you do?
I'll let you do whatever you're doing.
And you still remain friends?
Yes, on conditions.
What conditions? What conditions could there possibly be
I can
for
only
remaining friends with a criminal?
I can only meet you at church.
Hey, winner.
So Cat is answering questions, and not to say he is telling the truth or anything, but he is making sense to me and a lot of us.
You lent money to somebody who you knew manufactured drugs and then sold them at a huge profit to South Africans who go bent under misery and poverty. And your friend and people like him, keep them there. That doesn't bother you.
It does.
But you still gave him money.
Yeah, but that money was not for that.
You don't know. You just said yourself you don't know what it was for.
Exactly. I'm saying when you ask money from me saying you want to buy bread, whether you lie to me or not, that's you. But I gave you money for what you asked me for.
You know, Mr. Matlala, you're a clever man. That's very clear. You're not a stupid man. You've been around. You know about business. You know about crime. And you are not the naive person you're trying to portray. I don't believe you for 1 minute.
So it started to feel like the pit bull was not getting her way with the cat, so she started being condescending, which is neither honorable nor parliamentarian. I mean, watch this.
When you travel to KZN to meet Mr. Cele, you go in a convoy of 6 or so cars with up to 14 men, you say?
Yes.
Well, unless you're an incredible show-off, what is the necessity for that?
I'm in business. I'm advertising my business.
Okay, so are all those cars branded?
No, they're not.
So then how do you advertise your business?
They've got number plates.
They've got number plates.
Yes.
Are they branded?
No, they're not.
Okay, well then you'll agree with me that makes no sense.
It makes quite a lot of sense.
The witnesses that appear before the committee are there to assist the committee. So when they are met with such animosity from the likes of Breitenbach, is not going to be helpful to the committee. Is not going to be helpful to the committee.
You donated vehicles to the Ekurhuleni Metro Police.
Yes, I did.
Why?
Like I said before, I wanted to do medical response for them. So I did that as to show good faith.
Yeah. How many vehicles?
Four.
4 vehicles.
Yes.
What kind?
It was 2 BMWs, 1 Mercedes, 1 VW Golf GTI.
Don't mess around. And was there any benefit from this donation?
No, there was no benefit at all.
Did no business flow from it?
I was expecting it, but it never happened.
Also, not a very good business model.
It was. The intention was...
I see. So I would suggest to you that the reason that you drive around in a convoy like you do got nothing to do with safety. It's just to promote your image and intimidate people.
I don't agree with that.
You don't.
But anyway, watch this last part that really upset me and tell me what you think.
In my view, Mr. Matlala, you're not a businessman. You're a crook.
I am.
You're a thief, you're a fraud, and you're corrupt. And the problem in this country today is that people like yourself clothe yourself in the respectability of calling yourself a businessman when you are nothing but a dishonest thug. You make an illicit fortune by stealing from the poorest of the poor. It's people like you and your associates that have robbed generations of South African children of their futures. Shame on you, sir. I'm finished, Chair.
Politics are just too much, man. It's your boy today. I'm signing out. We'll catch you on the next one.